Hello. All right, daily message. What do we have? Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. Oops, we're going to go. Message for the highest, greatest good. Last one. Okay. All right. Three cards for the message. What's the daily message? What needs to come through for the highest, greatest good for the viewer? Whoa. Oh, look at that. First one out, King of Pentacles. Beautiful. Second card. What's the second card? What needs to come out? Nope. I'm not taking these. I am taking this one. 10 of Wands. Oops. One more card, please. Whoops. Okay, we're taking the one on the top. Oh, all right. King of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. I am getting the feeling this is you, or this is representing your energy, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, it's very, I know who I am. I know my value. I know my worth. I know my capabilities. I'm solid. I have everything I need to provide, to support, to sustain. This is very career-oriented, very business-oriented. It's also material wealth, right? You're very wealthy, very abundant in the material sense, but also just, there could just be a lot of abundance here. I get a sense of calm and peace with this energy. So you might be in this, like, you're really just, I just know who I am and I stand my ground in that. 10 of Wands, there is an ending here. There is something closing up, moving on, moving forward. I feel like it was a long time coming. There's a lot to pack up here. I'm really looking at this, like, it might be maybe an ox, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here, and I don't want to say baggage. I just want to say this is something that there's a lot to pack up, to move away from something, or this could be something that has a lot of baggage and a lot of heaviness to it. I don't want to say you're bringing it with you, but like, not that this image itself, you're packing up and bringing it with you, but I'm just being called to that this could be that there is baggage involved with this energy, whatever's here, and you're like, there's an ending here, and you're walking away. You're moving forward, right? We're packing up and leaving. Only bringing what you need. It's a long journey. It's taken a long time to get to this point. It's a long journey onward. Six of Pentacles it's generous, it's charity, it's equal give and take, it's material, it's gift giving. I really I'm getting a feeling that with this energy, like, if this is you and not someone else, that this is really an embodiment, like, I know who I am, and I know my worth and my value, and I am moving forward because I know, you know your value, you know your worth, you know what you deserve, and what you deserve is better than what you've been receiving or getting, and you're moving towards equal give and take. You're moving towards something that's a little bit more giving, a little bit more generous. in terms of what you know, because the King of Pentacles is the highest in the Pentacle suit. It's the king. You're the most evolved. It's the most to gain. It's very abundant material wealth. And I feel like this is you kind of knowing what you have, but also just knowing who you are and what you have to give. You're embodying this King of Pentacles energy. And I feel like this Six of Pentacles is like you're walking you want to move into something that does have equal give and take, because maybe you're coming from a place or situation or environment or something that just was not giving back what you've been putting in. There is something that like you might be like, if it's in a relationship, you know, you're looking at it and thinking, this is not what I need. This is not what I need. And I need something that's going to meet me where I am. I need something that's going to show up for me, that's going to be giving and generous with me the way that I've been generous, because you know that you're generous, you know you have a lot to give. I really do feel like this is a lot to give in a material sense. I'm not saying that you are solely based in your material gain, your wealth, but you are capable and able to give in those ways. I think that's probably one of the strong ways that you're able to give. But I do feel like in terms of a relationship, maybe you've been able to really show up in this relationship more than the other person, and you recognize that there needs to be, I'm ready to move on, I'm ready to move forward to something that's going to show up and give me that equal give and take, that's going to be generous with me the way that I've been generous with them. If it's a job, you're realizing you've been putting way more energy into something that has not been putting into you. It doesn't have to just be monetary. It can simply be, hey, like what you need from me is, you know, a lot more than what you're able to give me. And maybe that might mean like you're not able to show me compassion and support and allow me growth in this position. And I know what I can accomplish, and I know what I'm able to achieve. I know what I'm able to do, and I know how I can contribute. So I need somewhere that's going to allow me more growth. I've been putting so much in, but I'm not able to feel the expansion within my position. Even if it's friendship, right? Even friendships, even your family people can call on you and ask you for things, want more from you, but you know that you've got a lot to offer and a lot to give, and whatever this is that you're kind of moving on from, it's not doing it for you anymore. And you're seeing it. It's almost like maybe you weren't seeing it before. Maybe you were so in it, and that finally you're like, okay, I'm doing too much, and it's not fair. It really just isn't fair. And you're not bitter or resentful or spiteful or, holding any ill will or anything towards whatever this thing is, this past person, place thing. You were just, the calm energies. I know who I am, and I know what I have to give, and I'm ready to move on. So I'm going to move on, packing my shit up. I'm going to go, and I am going to move towards something that will show up for me, that will give to me, that will be equal give and take. I put in, they put in. They receive and I receive. It's very balanced. It could also be, here's another message just came through, is that you're like, I know my worth, know my value, and regardless of what's on the other side of me packing up and leaving and moving on from this thing that is just not something I want to be a part of anymore, not something I want in my life, you're walking into something that is going to, it wasn't planned, but here you go, here's a gift, because this is generosity and it's also giving. So you could be walking away from something with no plan, and suddenly there's a surprise, there's a gift, there's someone saying, hey, I have something for you, and it is this beautiful, generous offer. It could be meeting someone, and you guys, it could be in friendship, you walked away from a bunch of people, or just shitty ass people, and suddenly you meet someone who's just like so honest and sincere and just very generous with their time and their money, and maybe they're like, oh, hey, like I got this thing going on, you want to come with? And I'm not saying like you're unsupported. You could be, this feels like you have enough to support yourself, and maybe you happen to be like, you're fine, it doesn't have to be a job, maybe you just left friends, right? And you packed up, removed your energy, removed yourself and from a situation or something, and then there's a nice surprise. Someone's just really being generous with you and giving. It could be a job. You decide, I'm done with this and I just quit. I'm done. I don't want to deal with it anymore. And right on the other side of that, there's some beautiful, generous gift of an offer or an opportunity. It could also just be that like you're like ending something that's, I heard business venture. Maybe you were like business partners with somebody and it's just not freaking working, and you're putting in so much work and they're kind of just like, they're not doing anything but taking a lot of the credit, or something like that. It's kind of like really sketchy, really icky. I don't like that. And you're like, okay, I'm done. I don't need this. And I'm removing myself, removing my name, like totally splitting off from it, and then boom, new business venture, but it's even better. It's equal give and take, and it's exciting and fun and new. So there's something here, but what I'm seeing is that you're not walking away from something with any lack. You have everything that you need to sustain yourself and to support yourself and to be enough. You're very solid and grounded. And there's this beautiful, peaceful energy. Like, you just know what you have to give. You also, you're sticking close to the people, and really like, you're only going to people for advice or talking to people who are really loyal to you, especially with this dog, this wolf in the picture. That, dogs kind of represent and depict that loyalty energy. And I feel like there are very few people in your life that you really trust and you can really talk to and open up to and ask for advice, and just take what really is, what would really work for you in terms of, what kind of advice is going to help you move forward. And I feel like there's like very few select people that are that you're really close to, that you're receiving advice from or guidance and support in that advisory sense. But I feel like as an individual, you don't need like anything else that you've been kind of with. Like, there's just a sense that whatever you're walking away from, you have everything you need to feel supported and to feel like enough. But you know who you are, you know your worth and your value, and that's it. You're grounded in that, But there's this, I'm packing up and I'm just leaving. Don't even care what happens after. It's none of my business, and it's just leaving it behind. It's just not worth my time. I feel like but like I said, it feels like it's been a long time coming. I kind of feel like you might have been like enduring something with this being this King of Pentacles, this gray hair. Not saying you're old, but I feel like whatever you've been enduring, or whatever this is that you are kind of closing up and walking away from, putting an end, ready for that ending. It kind of feels like it's been aging you. It feels like it's been bringing you down, or like draining you, and it's been making you feel just really sluggish or really slow. It's been slowing down your growth, slowing down your energy, keeping you bogged down, I guess. Like I said, I'm not saying you're old. I don't care. It's not about that. It's just with the gray hair is making me think that like this feels like it might be something that has been aging you and really holding you back, and it's been kind of stressful. It hasn't really been the best for your growth. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there's something here around saying, all right, packing up and leaving, and just like, there's no resentment, there's no ill will, there's nothing toxic here. You're just like, done, chapter closed, moving forward, packing up, moving on, and saying hello to something that is equal give and take, that is what you're looking for. It could be, it's Pentacles, it could be material, so it could be money, like a job, or a business, partnership or something. It could be a creative thing. it could just be like friendship. There's people with integrity who, when you show up, there's a lot of dependability there, that you show up and give into this friendship or show up for a person, they're absolutely willing to do the same. It's very like present and tangible in your reality. It's not just something they say, it's something they do. Yeah. There's just like this assured, like, I just know. It's like, I just know who I am. I just know I'm a badass and I'm ready to move forward. Like, this is just, I'm done with this. And so I'm moving forward and moving on. And I know that there is something that's going to show up for me in whatever sense that is. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Beautiful message. I wish you the best of luck if this resonates for you. And I hope that you enjoyed this message. Thanks for watching.